Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. Today is November 17th, 2019. It's a wonderful Sunday morning. Let's get started. So, today's topic and article, it's ready, so let's dive on in. At least 3 people are dead, and thousands have been displaced by weekend brush fires in Australia. This morning, the fire emergency's third day, more than 100 miles of glazes were currently burning across North South Wales. It's horrible news, very horrible news. And unfortunately, due to this, the Prime Minister says that the military is going to be called upon to support 1,300 firefighters working in the 2 states. We've also had civilians step up to help in these affected areas, and the Prime Minister has been heard saying, "My only thoughts are with those who have lost their lives and their families. Our condolences to each and every one of you. We are sorry of what's going on." Prime Minister says everybody can tell that wildfires are getting more and more dangerous and more out of hand. In Queensland, several thousand people are spending the nights in evacuation centers, and officials are having a hard time whether or not to determine if their home is safe to return to or if it has been destroyed. According to fire officials, the NSW, they have confirmed that there has been more than 200 homes destroyed and families are devastated. Unfortunately, there's nothing that can be done when it comes to a wildfire. The victims seem to be mostly affected due to the fact that the fires have spread 340 miles north of Sydney and are widening, and they're having a hard time being able to combat these due to the fact that the dry areas around Sydney have suffered from a severe drought here recently. As climate change has continued to make seasons warmer throughout time, this has been doing nothing but giving fuel to the fires that has been destroying these environments. Unfortunately, it's very devastating. When you have situations like this, please excuse the chair. When you have situations like this that are continuously popping up, where we're having to combat them and we're having to make sure that people are safe, sound, secure, their homes are okay, there's not much that can be done for this. Unfortunately, due to climate change creating situations like this, there's not much that we can do except for fight, and that's all we got. We've now lost entire environment habitats, we've lost creatures, we've lost peoples whose homes and communities have been destroyed. And all we can honestly do at this point is stand for climate change and start to combat it. Like I said before, our hearts go with these families and our prayers go out to them. And especially for... There was a koala sanctuary. I love animals. I genuinely do. I have a pet turtle. His name is Yoda. This burned through 2,000 hectare areas of bush, which contained the koala sanctuary. Over 600 of these koalas have been confirmed dead. Unfortunately, there's nothing that can be done to fix this except for combat climate change. All lives are precious, all lives are equal, and we have to stand for this. Now, if you'll always remember, when we stand together, we are stronger. We can fight this. So thank you again, everybody, for coming in. This is a horrible story, and I'm sorry that it had to be reported on, but it needed to be. That's all the time we have for today. If you will, please remember that you can follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Reddit, Anchor, TikTok, and Snapchat. Thank you again very much. And everybody, please have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.